Welcome everyone to ITL version 5. And I'm Vikas Sharma from Novel Vista. So in Novel Vista, we are now doing series of sessions on ITL version 5. The intent of all these sessions is to share knowledge with all the participants across globe or with all the people across globe on ITL version 5. So right now, we would be covering about ITL version 5, the qualification scheme, what ITL version 5 is, and how do you move from existing ITL version 5 to from existing versions to ITL version 5. So welcome everyone to these sessions. And today we are doing this first session. And at the end, I'll brief you on my upcoming session also. So let's start. About myself. So my name is Vikas Sharma with more than 23 years of experience in IT and been part of different domains, been part of pre-sales, bidding, transition, operations. My journey with ITIL started with ITIL version 2, and then I was on V3 and then the ITIL 4 master, and now I'm accredited trainer for ITIL version 5. Apart from ITIL, I also conduct trainings on other certifications or other programs. I do trainings on SAFE. I conduct trainings on SIAM, DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, Agile Scrum Masters, Agile Scrum Product Owner, and the list goes on. Now, what are we going to cover in today's session? So in this series, this is our first session. And in this, we are going to first look at what is ITIL version 5 and what is new and why ITIL version 5 matters now at this stage. And then we will also look at some of the market voice, what are the pain points, and who should do this ITIL version 5. And I would then take you to the ITIL qualification scheme. So we will compare ITIL 4, ITIL version 3 to ITIL version 5. So that's the last part. And in the end, we will also discuss how do you move from ITIL existing certifications, let that be on ITIL version 3 or ITIL 4, how do you move from that to ITIL 5? What all certifications will you have to cover? We will cover all these things in the end. So we conducted a small poll to see how many people are on ITIL version 4, how many are certified on ITIL version 4, how many are still on ITIL version 3, and how many are not yet certified on any of the versions. So these were the results, and we saw that around 60% people globally are certified on ITIL 4, 22% are certified on ITIL V3, and there were 18% who were not certified. So now that we see that ITIL is readily available in the market, and plus there are so many people who are already certified on ITIL version 4. So then we ask few questions. We ask these people that are you satisfied with the current version of these certifications or the current version of ITIL? Because there were few organizations that were still on ITIL V3. There were few who were trying to move to ITIL 4, but they had no clarity how to do that. They conceptually understood a lot of things, but they didn't know how to practically implement that. So there were a lot of mixed reactions that we got from the public, and people came up with different views, which we will discuss later. But yes, there were few who said they are satisfied. I mean, that was very small number. But there were many who said we need a change. So yes, that's right. We need a change. And that's why ITIL version 5 is needed. So what were the challenges that they were facing when we asked them? They said that there is AI in the market and ITIL 4 is not giving us the idea, or ITIL V3 is quiet on how to adopt AI into the ITIL, or how to do that integration. Because AI is readily being used, and as I told you, somewhere they were saying that we didn't know how to practically use it. Somewhere they said the product and the service lifecycle It's not integrated. Product teams are working separately. Infrastructure teams or service management teams are working in a different domain. So it's very difficult to integrate them. And that was creating that siloed environment. In fact, there were watermelon effects that were created where SLAs look green, and whereas teams were not collaborating, so business was getting impacted. So in order to overcome all these challenges, PeopleServe launched ITIL version 5. And now when we look at ITIL version 5, what exactly it brings to the table, let's try to understand. Now, ITIL version 5 evolves. I mean, it's the evolution. It's not a revolution. Like in ITIL 4, it was positioned as a version that will be more of a revolution because it was branded as ITIL 4, not the version 4, but it was said that it is ITIL 4, which was for fourth industrial revolution. And that's how they said that there would be no further versions, but still there was a need for a change because there were a lot of things that were missing in ITIL 4 or that were not covered in ITIL 4, or the practical application was missing. So now in ITIL version 5, we are talking about getting that practical implementation, practical application, and plus how to manage the digital products and digital services. And plus it's talking about more practical implementation. So that is what comes with ITIL version 5. So it's not a revolution, it's an evolution. So ITIL version 5 evolves the globally recognized ITIL framework, not a reset. As I said, it's not going to reset anything. We are going to utilize the knowledge that we gain from ITIL 4 and ITIL version 3. So it is designed for today's digital, AI native, and product-centric world, which were the challenges in the previous version. And we were not that adaptive or we were not integrating our services to the AI or enabled services, or we were not able to manage those digital products, and the digital service lifecycle was not integrated. So ITIL version 5 builds upon ITIL 4 and ITIL version 3's, means ITIL 4 and ITIL version 3 is the foundation for ITIL version 5. So it is built on the basis of ITIL version 3 and ITIL 4 for enhanced clarity and stronger business outcomes. Key evolution points that would be maintain continuity with ITIL 4 and ITIL version 3, embrace digital transformation, integrate AI native thinking, and focuses on practical outcomes. And this is enabled by ITIL version 5. Now, what's new? There's always a question, what's new? As we are discussing, and as we discussed earlier also, that ITIL version 5 is AI native and digital first. It is bringing that approach to the table. So it is designed for AI-driven, fast-moving organizations with AI-ready governance embedded within the design or by design. It provides unified product and service lifecycle, an existing or an extension to the digital product and service management for truly cohesive value delivery. Customer experience is at the core, and where we are ensuring that there is more transparency and value across all stakeholders and prioritizing customer satisfaction. Practical guidance and flexible adoption. So a dynamic and adaptable model that is less abstract and more actionable for real-world scenarios, and that is covered in ITIL version 5. Clear role-aligned guidance, which is more targeted and practical insights tailored specifically to different roles and responsibilities within IT. And backward compatibility protects all the existing ITIL investments done by different stakeholders or different people by ensuring a smooth transition and integration with previous versions. Now, why ITIL version 5 matters now? So, as we discussed earlier, digital first imperative. Modern business models demand faster, smarter IT service delivery to stay competitive in rapidly evolving markets. So as the entire market is moving towards digital platforms, digital application, digital products, and digital services, So even ITL version 5 brings in the mindset of digital first and AI and automation era. So we are already part of this fourth industrial revolution, which is AI-enabled revolution. So artificial intelligence and automation, these are fundamentally transforming operations across all the organizations or different industries, different sectors. And ITL version 5 makes it very easy to adapt to AI or integrate ITL with AI. So it is making ITL more AI native. Outcome focused approach. So for creating value for different stakeholders, we are now considering outcome based approach. So outcome focused framework that align perfectly with the real world business needs. So in the end, I would say ITL version 5 guides the organization in managing digital products, digital services, customer experience or digital experience, and end-to-end digital operations in a structured and future-ready way. So when we went to the market, we saw that there were different concerns that were raised by different customers, different stakeholders. So let's look at what was the market voice and what were the pain points. So when we looked at these, the market voice, we saw these common statements. Mainly, most of the business or the customers, they were saying that we need a common language and a starting point. We are struggling to align the products and service delivery. And in fact, the existing versions are not helping. So ITL version 5 is going to cater to this. Then there were a few who said experience and the outcomes matter more than processes. Yes, that's true, because processes are going to take you to the outputs, not the outcomes. And we need to create value. So we need to look at more than what processes are. And we need leadership alignment and direction. And wherein we are talking about more of a business and the IT alignment. So ITL version 5 would provide that particular alignment. And we need to make this real across the organization, means the practical implementation of ITL, which was a big challenge in ITL 4. So in ITL version 5, the practical implementation will be easier. And then in the end, we heard few saying we are adopting AI and we need a very good governance for AI. Many organizations are struggling there. So ITL version 5 has a separate module for AI governance. And in fact, we will discuss more on that. So if you do that particular module, you will be able to establish good governance across AI. Now, as we discussed, ITL 5 brings in that product and service, a unified lifecycle. So products and services, if they are designed together, there would be very less gaps, or the way of managing them will not be there, will not have any problems. In fact, there would be no watermelon effect. No, you can have your product teams aware about the service lifecycle, their involvement, and even the service management teams involving in the product lifecycle. So they have to be designed together. There should be a collaborative design, considering both product and the service aspects from conception. And build and launch together. So integrated development and deployment ensures faster delivery and seamless transition to the customer. And operate and improve together. So that's unified feedback and improvement effort that leads to enhanced reliability and better business outcomes. So this is the product and a service unified lifecycle approach that is included in ITL version 5. And when you will do that certification or you will study ITL version 5, so at that time, you will be amazed to see that it's covering the complete lifecycle. There are different stages of the lifecycle. So what are those stages? What is the purpose of those stages? We are going to look at that. Now, who should do it? Well, anyone who's working in the IT environment should do it. Now, that's my view. But still, some roles. So we are saying that existing ITL professionals, they should do it. So who are these existing ITL professionals? Mainly, these are the people who are working in IT service management, service managers, architects. So why they should do it? because it would enhance relevance, career progression, and credibility in digital and AI environment for these people. If you look at the enterprise leaders and transformation teams, even they should do it. So if you look at specific roles at the leadership level, so you can consider CXO, but in that also it could be CIO or the CTO or the Chief Delivery Officer, CDO, or transformation heads. And why they should do it? Because they are going to enable AI-ready models, means they can use ITIL to enable those AI-ready models, strategic alignment, and measurable IT outcomes. Now, product and experience and digital teams should also do it. So there, the specific roles would be product managers, customer experience leaders. In fact, I would also consider the development team to do it. I would say product owners should also do it, because our intention is to create the value for the business, for the customers. So why they should do it? As we discussed, they will gain clarity, focus on experience, and align products with business objectives. So up till now, we were just discussing about ITIL version 5. We discussed that what is ITIL version 5, what it brings to the table. We looked at why it should be done and why now. And then we looked at the concerns in the market voice. Then we looked at the product and the service unified lifecycle. And now we will be looking at the qualification scheme. So before we go ahead, I would share the qualification scheme of ITIL 4 and ITIL version 3. This is more of a recap so that you are clear on these certifications. And then I will bring in ITIL version 5, and then we will see how to do that transition. Now in ITIL 4, you already know we had a foundation level. After the foundation level, there were few extension modules. Now there were 4 extension modules which are not there in ITIL version 5. Now, apart from that, there were 3 streams, and these are designations. In fact, you have ITIL practice manager designation, you have ITIL managing professional designation, you have ITIL strategic leader designation, and you have ITIL master designation. So there are 4 designations. After foundation, how to get these designations? Now that was in ITIL version 4, ITIL 4. So we are saying if you are going for the practice manager certification, so there were 3 bundle certifications, which is monitor, support, and fulfill, plan, implement, and control, and collaborate, assure, and improve. Each of these bundles cover 5 practices. For example, monitor, support, and fulfill covers service desk, incident management, problem management, service request management, and monitoring and event management. In PIC, that is plan, implement, and control, we have 5 practices. That's change enablement, release management, service configuration management, deployment management, and IT asset management. And in collaborate, assure, and improve, we have continual improvement, service level management, relationship management, information security management, and supply management. So you have these 5 practices that are in collaborate, assure, and improve. Out of these 3 bundles, you need to do only one out of these 3. You don't have to complete all 3. But to be a practice manager, along with that particular bundle certification, now, for example, if you're working in operations, you would be more interested in doing monitor, support, and fulfill. So along with that, you can do create, deliver, and support. Because to be a practice manager, you need 2 certifications. One is monitor, support, and fulfill. Another is create, deliver, and support. If you complete these 2 certifications, you become ITIL 4 practice manager. And that's how you achieve that designation. Now for ITIL 4 managing professional, you had to complete 4 certifications, and that was create, deliver, and support, drive stakeholder value, high velocity IT, and direct, plan, and improve. If you complete these 4 certifications, you become ITIL 4 managing professional. Now, if you're done practice manager, means your create, deliver, and support is already completed. If it is already completed, you don't have to repeat that. So then you just go for other 3 and you get the ITIL managing professional also. And if we are talking about the ITIL strategic leaders, For that, you need two certifications. One is Direct Plan and Improve, and DITS, Digital and IT Strategy. Now, in case if you have completed DPI, Direct Plan and Improve in Managing Professional, you don't have to repeat that. You just go for Digital and IT Strategy, and you get ITIL Strategic Leaders also. And if you are certified on Practice Manager, Managing Professional, and Strategic Leaders, you will become ITIL Master automatically. So after the foundation, this was the qualification scheme on ITIL 4. Now, if I step back to ITIL version 3, in version 3, we used to score the credit points. So we have ITIL Foundation, where we used to score 2 credit points. After that, we had Lifecycle module or Capability module. Now, you could go for either one, or there were some combinations that were also available. But let's say people can go for Lifecycle module. There, they can do 5 certifications within that. That's service strategy, service design, service transition, service operation, continual service improvement. And they used to score 3 credit points for each certification. That makes it 15. There are 5 certifications, 3 each. That makes it 15 plus 2 from the foundation. They have 17 credit points, and that makes them eligible for MALC, Managing Across Lifecycle. And from there, they will score 5 credit points. That makes it 22, and they become ITIL expert. Now, in case if they're going through the capability module, so they used to score 4 credit points for each one of them. And those 4 credit points for each means for 4, it's 16. 16 plus 2 from the foundation, that's 18, plus 5 from the MALC, Managing Across Lifecycle. And that makes it 23. So in all, if you have 22 credit points or 23 credit points, you become ITIL expert. And that was ITIL version 3. Now, keeping this in mind, I will show you later how you transition from 4 or from version 3 to ITIL version 5. Now, this is the qualification scheme for ITIL version 5. Now, here we have ITIL version 5 foundation. So after the foundation, again, we have same 3 designations that we saw in ITIL version 4 or ITIL 4. We have Practice Manager. In Practice Manager, you have those 3 certifications: Monitor, Support, and Fulfill, Plan, Implement, and Control, and Collaborate, Assure, and Improve. So after the foundation, you can do any one of these as you used to do in ITIL 4, any one of them. Content is also same. And you have to do ITIL transformation. So along with this, you complete ITIL transformation, and any one of these, you become ITIL Practice Manager on version 5. And that is one of the designations. Now, it's not that you have to go for ITIL transformation only after completing these bundle certifications now. You can complete these, you can complete your foundation, and after the foundation, you can go for ITIL transformation also. And then you can do any of these bundles and you become ITIL Practice Manager. Now, for ITIL Managing Professional, instead of those 4 certifications, now you will have ITIL Product, means instead of CDS, DSV, HVIT, and DPI, now you will have ITIL Product, ITIL Service, ITIL Experience. So you complete those 3 certifications. Now, if you have already done Practice Manager, ITIL Transformation is already done. You don't have to repeat that ITIL transformation, and that will make you ITIL Managing Professional on version 5. So after the foundation, you can do ITIL transformation also, but in case if you haven't done it and you're going for Managing Professional, so then you do these 3 certifications in Managing Professional. That's ITIL Product, ITIL Service, ITIL Experience, and after that, you do ITIL transformation. Or you do transformation first and then complete these 3, and you become ITIL Managing Professional version 5 certified. And that's the designation. Now for strategic leaders. So here you will have to do ITIL strategy along with transformation, and you become ITIL strategic leader. But as I said, there is no sequence. So you can do transformation first and then strategy, and then you can become ITIL strategic leaders. So here, important point is that ITIL transformation can be done anytime. And if you have done it once, you don't have to repeat that for any of these designations. You have to just do it once. If you have covered ITL transformation in managing professional and you're going for practice manager, you don't have to repeat it. And if you're going for ITL strategic leader also, you don't have to repeat it. You have to do ITL transformation only once. And you also have extension module. There's only one extension module, and that is ITL AI governance. And for this ITL AI governance, you don't even need ITL foundation. You can directly go for ITL AI governance, artificial intelligence governance. Now, why? Why that AI governance? Is it going to contribute to any of the designations? No, it is not a requisition in any of the designations. So here, AI governance, why it is added as extension module? Because there are many organizations who are in their journey to adopt AI. Somewhere it is already implemented, and they are struggling to establish their governance across AI. So how to do that? That is covered in ITL AI governance. So you can go for that certification anytime. And as I said earlier, also in ITL 4 and even in ITL version 5, you complete these three designations, means these three streams. You become ITL practice manager, ITL managing professional, ITL strategic leaders. Once you are certified on this, you become ITL master automatically. So this is the qualification scheme for ITL version 5. Now, there would be a lot of questions, and even when we were presenting it across a broad spectrum, so we got a lot of questions on how to move from their existing certifications to ITL version 5. So let's look at that transition, how to do that. Now, this is for transitioning from ITL 4 to ITL version 5. So if I talk about ITL 4, let's say you're ITL 4 foundation certified. In case you want to move to ITL foundation version 5, so then there will be a bridge exam that will be available, but it will come by the end of the Feb, by around 26 Feb. And then ITL 4 managing professional, if you're already certified on that and you want to be transitioning to ITL managing professional version 5, so then there will be ITL managing professional transition course that will be launched, and this transition course will certify you on the new version. If you're ITL 4 practice manager already and you want to be ITL practice manager on version 5, so then there will be ITL transformation, the one that we saw on the previous qualification scheme. You complete that ITL transformation and you become ITL practice manager on version 5. And same goes with ITL 4 strategic leaders. For ITL 4, existing ITL 4 strategic leaders who are already certified, if you want to be certified on version 5, all you need to do is complete that ITL transformation. Now, this ITL transformation is mainly the practical implementation of ITL, of whatever you have learned, into different organizations. So that practical application is covered here. So if you're already a practice manager and you're already a strategic leader, so in that case, you only have to complete ITL transformation, and then you become ITL practice manager or ITL strategic leader on version 5. In case you are ITL master or ITL 4 managing professional, so then you have to just complete ITL managing professional transition course, and that will make you ITL master on version 5 and ITL managing professional on version 5. Now, this is for the people who are already certified on those existing certifications. Imagine if you haven't completed that particular track, so then how do you transition? So for example, if we consider managing professional track, now in that you have to complete 4 certifications: CDS, DSV, HVIT, and DPI. So if you have done only one of them or more, but you haven't completed all 4, because if you complete all 4, you will be certified as ITL 4 managing professional. So let's say you are not managing professional, means you have completed 1, 2, or 3 out of these. So then what next? How do you move to ITL managing professional on version 5? So in that case, you will have to complete your existing ITL managing professional track. Means if you are left with only 1, complete that, or 2 or 3, complete those certifications so that you become managing professional on version 4. And then after that, you will have transition course, managing professional transition, which is also called as NPT. So if you complete that, you will become ITIL managing professional certified on version 5. Now imagine if you are in the strategic leader track, but you are not yet a strategic leader. Now for strategic leader, you have to complete only 2 certifications. That's DPI, Direct Plan and Improve, or DITS, Digital and IT Strategy. So if you have completed any one of these and you are yet to become ITIL strategic leader, so then what we suggest is you complete the other certification. Let's say you have done DPI, complete DITS, or you have done DITS, then complete the DPI, you become ITIL 4 strategic leader. And then after that, you do transformation and you become ITIL strategic leader on version 5. In case you are in the practice manager track, but you are not yet practice manager certified. So in practice manager, there were three bundle certifications. If you have completed any one of those and your CDS is not yet done, so in that case, you complete ITIL transformation and then you will be certified on ITIL practice manager version 5. So this is how you move from ITIL 4 to ITIL version 5. In fact, we have shared the complete information with you, but still, in case you have any doubts, you can reach out to our team and we would be more than happy to guide you. Now, people who are certified on ITIL version 3, how do they move into ITIL version 5? Now, we all know that ITIL version 3, any of these certifications, they do not exist. So it's very simple. If you are ITIL V3 Foundation certified, you want to move into ITIL Foundation version 5. So then you start from the very basics, means then you will have to start with ITIL Foundation version 5 certification, attend the training, go for the exam, and then you get that certification. Now, if you are in the intermediate, there were 2 life cycle modules. 2 modules. One was the life cycle module, another one was capability module. So if you have done any one or more out of those modules, but you haven't completed MALC, managing across life cycle, means you are not expert yet. So then in that case, as ITIL version 3 is not there, you will have to start from ITIL Foundation version 5. But in case you have completed MALC, managing across life cycle, and you are already ITIL V3 expert, or V3 master. So in that case, you only have to complete ITIL Managing Professional Transition course. And then you will move into ITIL Managing Professional version 5. So that's how you can transition to version 5 from V3, because there were a lot of people who didn't move from V3 to 4. So this is for them. Now, as I said, there are different certifications that are going to be launched. So let's say ITIL Foundation version 5, it has started from 12th Feb, that's today. It has started with that certification. And exams are open for the public. If you are talking about the bridge, so ITIL Foundation version 5 bridge is going to come on the 26th Feb 2026. And if you're looking for the ITIL transformation, that is on 9th April 2026, and ITIL Managing Professional version 5 transition, so that will come on 14 May. So these are launch dates, but these could be tentative dates. And this is just to give you the information about those dates so that you know when those certifications are going to be launched. And after that, you attend the training, relevant training, and you move into ITIL version 5. So this is overall agenda that we wanted to cover today. Yeah. Now I open the session for question answers, keeping in mind that we have time.
Because while you are explaining, so there are multiple people, like including me, where we have done managing professional plus strategic leader, but not done anything in a practice manager track. So how the transition will happen? Like, do we need to go for transition plus ITIL MP again?
See, in case if you now it's your decision, you have to take it. I'll give you both the answers. See, in case you are certified on strategic leaders and managing professional, but you haven't done practice manager. So for practice manager, all you need is only one module because you have already done managing professional. So CDS is already covered there. You need only one of these, either MSF or CAI or PIC. So you complete that one and then you become ITIL 4 master. And once you become ITIL 4 master, after that, do this managing professional transition course, which will come in May, and you will be ITIL master in version 5.
So in both the cases, we need to go for two different exams.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yeah.
Either become an ITIL 4 master or complete the ITIL transformation and the ITIL managing professional both to be a master.
No. Yeah, I mean, in that case, you will have to do ITIL transformation. If you do the ITIL transformation, you will move to the ITIL strategic leaders version 5. But for managing professional, you have to do that transition course, which will be launched in May to become managing professional on 5. And then you will have to do that practice manager also. Only
So
then you
additional
become
one will go.
Yeah.
So there would be 3 or versus 2.
Yeah.
Got it. Understood. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because before we take next question, can we please request all the people who are not speaking to be on mute?
Yeah, there's some disturbance that I hear. Yeah, I think it's fixed now. Yes.
Because I think this, yeah. So because I think this bridge version will be a one-day course, right? This ITIL version foundation.
Yeah, foundation bridge will be one-day course.
So for V4 to V5 will be one-day course, and this will be launched on 26th Feb. And this will keep on repeating. Like it will again come on March. So
no. Once it is launched, it will continue. It's not that it will be launched again and again. I'll go to this. Means this is the start date, not the end date, or I mean, it's not going to come in the frequency. It starts from that date.
So this will keep on continuing. This will keep on continuing.
Yeah. Sorry. At least 1 year will be there for that transition. I mean, from 4 to 5. They haven't announced any end date yet. Yeah.
What about 3 to 5?
3 to 5. So if I talk about 3 to 5, so you have to start from the foundation version 5.
No, I mean, 3. If it is 3 expert, then where does it start?
So then you have to do transition course, and that transition course will be coming in May.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you do that transition course, you will be sorry.
V3 expert to V5.
Version 5 managing professional. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Because got a question. There was interim version between V3 and V4 like ITL 2011. It was not a version, but maybe an announcement. So what happened?
Yeah, they added 2 processes in that version, and there were CSI matrices that were announced.
Okay.
Yeah. But designations, I mean, certifications were still same. Expert and master lifecycle module. There was no change in that. Only the content. Means one process was added to service strategy and another was added to service design.
Okay. So that's about certification track we are talking more. But like when we say ITIL version 5 is more product and service integrated. That is, they are not in silos, but they are going together hands in hand.
Yes.
So how is practically differing from both previous frameworks?
Very good.
Like ITIL, 3 and 4. We say they were different, but now they are integrated. So sorry, go ahead. So you got my question.
Yes. See, if I talk about the value chain in ITIL 4, in value chain, we were talking about activities like PI., plan, improve, engage, design and transition, obtain and build, deliver and support. So that was supposed to be related to the service lifecycle, but only obtain and build was where we were developing the components. The lifecycle of the component was only covered in that obtain and build. Yeah. But now it is saying that instead of treating that service and the product lifecycle separately, Why can't we apply a particular life cycle module which covers both, which caters to services as well as the products? Because even in ITL 4, the product life cycle was not covered in detail. It's only that it used to provide a guidance that we do the development in obtain and build, means the coding and the development and the testing that happens in obtain and build. Yeah. Now in ITL version 5, they will elaborate that. So that is one part. Apart from that, AI, it is AI native. Yeah.
So because I've got a couple of questions. So I did my ITL 4 foundation sometime in 21. So can I still do the bridge, or do I have to take ITL 5 foundation as a fresh start?
No, you can do the bridge.
Okay. And for the bridge, does Novel Vista has started to take trainings, or how does that happen? I mean, is there training material, or is there a training session already scheduled for those?
So let me tell you, if you're looking at my screen, these are the launch dates. So right now, as we are going live with ITL Foundation tomorrow, so we are accredited to conduct the foundation exam because it is going to be launched, or foundation training. But bridge will be launched on 26 Feb. So after that date, we will be liable to, we will be able to conduct those certifications. We are accredited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And forget the costing, keeping the costing aside, as per the industry expert, looking at the competition and looking at the maturity level, what is your suggestion? Should we go for bridge, or should we start fresh by attending the ITL Foundation version 5?
See, now what we will do, the way Novel Vista is looking at it, that can we ensure that people get complete information? Means, see, either you do a bridge or you do a fresh start. It's going to be one and the same. So instead of going for a bridge, you can do a fresh start. Yeah.
But because if I'm already V4 certified, so I have to go for a bridge, right? Means
No, bridge is not mandatory. You can go for foundation fresh start also. It's not that you have to only take a bridge. It's your choice.
Okay.
Bridge will only cover the delta, which will have less modules or less content, which is only talking about the delta. But Foundation 5 will talk about the complete guidance. Yeah.
So cost will also be different, right, for both the sessions?
Costing, yeah. So we have to still see what will be the cost for the bridge. They haven't announced it. Right now, it's only for the foundation, which is starting tomorrow. Only that cost is announced.
And bridge will be 1-day session and foundation will be 2-day session, right? Like foundation always used to have Saturday, Sunday. Like same.
So earlier we used to do it on Saturday and Sunday, but let's see. We are trying to see how we can optimize on both, and we will announce the duration soon. Yeah.
Because is this bridge going to be a temporary period, bridge and transition?
See, bridge will be like, I'll give you an example. When we move from ITL V3 to ITL 4, so then bridge was active, means ITL V3 was stopped on certain date. Then bridge was active for at least 1 year because they wanted to move people from ITL V3 to ITL 4 through that bridge. So they will give that amount of time, at least 12 months of time, to move from ITL 4 to ITL 5 also, ITL version 5. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Perfect. So bridge will be active for that particular time.
But because ideally, actually there will be any difference. If I do a bridge or if I do a full version, you'll be taking the same content, right? For both the things.
If you look at the content-wise, there is a difference. Content-wise, ITL Foundation version 5 starts from the basic because it will treat you as a fresher for ITIL. But if you go for the bridge, in the bridge means it will not cover the concepts that you have already covered in ITL 4. It will just do a overview, and then what is new, it will talk about that. The life cycle.
After ITL V4, right?
Yeah, after ITL 4, if you are certified on ITL 4, then you can go for the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I think we can clarify one thing. From the training delivery perspective, we can keep the same training for fresh foundation
bridge
as
also.
well as bridge participants.
Yeah.
But for people who are already like certified on ITL 4 foundation, they have already invested in that. A bridge is there to lower the cost. It will be almost half of the cost of the full foundation.
Yeah.
Plus, examination wise also, there will not be 40 questions. There will be just 20 questions in
20
the bridge.
questions.
Yeah. So training, you can take full ITIL 5 foundation training, but exam which you will appear and the payment that you will make will be considering your bridge participation. I hope that is
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, I think
Bridge
this
question
makes
will be
sense.
20, right? Sorry to interrupt. Bridge there will be 20 questions, whereas
20 questions.
full foundation certification will be 40 questions.
40 questions. 40 questions. Yeah. So means you attend the training for foundation, but make the payment for bridge and go for the bridge exam. Don't go for the full exam.
Okay.
Vikas,
Yeah.
While giving the overview of the new certification workflow which is there, in that you mentioned about a new addition, that is AI governance. Now,
Yeah.
I just want to have some understanding that will it be more aligned to responsible AI, which is connected to governance, risk, and compliance?
Yep.
So it will
You're
be
right.
in that direction.
Yes. See, it is how we use AI responsibly or ethically in the organization, how we can control the misuse, or how people unknowingly are revealing secrets of their organization on AI tools, how that should be stopped, how that governance should be set up. Like you said, GRC function, how that AI comes under that umbrella. That's going to be covered in ITIL AI governance. Yeah.
So it will be in some way aligned to, aligned to ISO 42001
Yep.
or ISO 27001. So there,
ISO
the role of
42001, to be very specific. Yeah.
Okay, but then that means that particular role or whatever that certification role will be more aligned towards quality and risk assurance, right?
You're talking about AI governance, right? ITIL AI governance.
Yeah. I'm only talking about that at this point.
Yeah. So risk, again, complete GRC for AI in the organization. So
there will be
it
specific
a completely
GRC
different
for AI.
center of excellence in the organization, or completely different practice in the organization under which they will hire these kind of people. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yeah, perfect.
Because to summarize what I understand, sorry to interrupt, the GRC will be specific to AI role. That's what we are saying here.
In AI governance, in ITIL AI governance, which is extension module, we were just talking about that. We are not talking about
GRC will be there apart from the.
See, for the entire GRC organization, if we talk about GRC, so that GRC at the service or at the product level, to some extent, that will be covered in the managing professional. But otherwise, you have ITIL strategy. ITIL strategy is for the entire organization, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, and again on certification track, like, I don't know if I'm repeating the question, but can I, if somebody does ITIL foundation, then can straight away go for ITIL AI governance, or?
Yeah. There's no dependency. You can go for ITIL AI governance without the foundation also.
So even foundation is not necessary for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's extension
That's
module.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I think one cannot give both, right? Foundation as well as bridge, both the exams, correct? Either one has to be given. Means I'm ITIL 4 certified already. So if I want to give both bridge as well as ITIL full one. So
you got extra money, you can do it, I think.
No, but certificate will be different or same?
See, what happens is, if you are certified on ITIL 4, let's say you are certified on ITIL 4 foundation. Correct. If you do the bridge, you will get one certificate for the bridge and you will get another certificate for ITIL foundation version 5. You'll have two certificates then. Bridge as well as the new version 5.
New one, yeah. Okay. But I don't have to do that. But I don't have to do the course for the.
No, course means the delta is covered in the bridge. Bridge course will be there. I mean that 1-day course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, hi Vikas.
Yeah. Hey, Arshit.
So because this overall session, definitely it was very descriptive, right? But it is more in line in terms of upgrading an individual from whatever earlier versions of ITIL, right? If from the sales point of view, right, what would be the strategy? Likewise, if I am from the business side and I want to get this implemented within my line of business, right, what would be the key takeaways? We did saw those capability slides, AI centric, all those things, right? Removing more defects, whatever was there. I might be missing out on a few things, right? So will that be kind of a deep dive once somebody is certified on these, and how better we can align our business? What exactly? Any 2, 3 key points, if you can just guide me.
See, first of all, every organization is right now trying to ensure that they create value for their customer. Means they get more business, their customers become successful in whatever they are doing. Means you end up creating more value. But right now, if you look at the way organizations are operating, it's not only the service industry. It has become more technology driven and more AI driven. So AI and that technology driven means it relates to the digital product and digital service lifecycle, which was missing on the earlier versions. Somehow we have started doing it some or the other way. But now ITIL 4 is giving us that complete life cycle and how to implement that. And plus, they have come up with the practice guides also, which will,
Okay,
and
so
plus, there will be templates on those
so
practice guides.
there are certain success stories kind of tied to this
Yes.
training as well, right? Perfect. Makes sense. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Vikas, one more question,
Yeah.
please.
Tell me.
So, if you could go to that certification chart once again.
This one?
Yes. So let's say under monitor, support, and fulfill, will the processes as how it was earlier, let's say
Same.
IM, CM, those will, and the content also will be the same, or are there any delta there?
Same.
Everything.
Same. There's no delta. Yeah, there's no delta as of now in Practice Manager. These certifications are going to be same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. It's only that after the Practice Manager, means after any one of those, you have to do ITL transformation, which talks about practical application of whatever you have learned.
Thank you very much.
The practical application was missing. Now, this is where Harshit was asking whether it will have those kind of stories. So yes, ITL transformation will talk about that practical applicability. Yeah. Are we good? So team, any other questions?
Hi, Vikas, Sushil here. Actually, I just want to know, like, I don't have any ITL certification. So which will be a best? ITL version 4 will be best, or the ITL version 5 will be best?
See, if you don't have any certification, then start with Foundation version 5. Why do you want to go on the old version?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Start fresh, start new.
Okay.
Because
So it will be include all the concept which is already covered in ITL 4 that will be already added in ITL version 5, right?
Yeah, and plus additional concepts will be there. Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
Perfect.
Yeah, one question,
Vikas,
Vikas. Transformation is a course or certification as well?
Which one? Sorry?
Transformation.
Transformation is a course. So here, course as in there will be a training followed by an exam.
Correct.
Yeah. So it will be a course.
Because am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. Just one quick question, not related to ITIL. You already answered all the questions that I had. But my question is, I did Prince and ITL with Novel Vista, and there were a few courses that was given as add-on, but those are not showing my LMS. So whom do I contact?
Okay, they are not reflecting in LMS, is it?
Yeah, it's not. It's only showing ITIL and Prince.
Okay. See, you will have contact person's email ID with you already. Otherwise, just ping it in the chat and my team will pick up your contact details and they will contact you.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
Because Amod here.
Yeah, Amod.
So just a quick question. You mentioned about I've already done MP and SL that you have already answered. So I have to do the practice manager and then go for the transformation. But if I do the transformation, just transformation right now, so my MP and SL would be upgraded. That's it. But after that, can I still go with the practice manager as one module? Like, is there a series like I have to do be a practice manager first and then only go transformation, or vice versa?
See, let's see. I mean, let me understand just my clarification. You're already managing professional and strategic leader on 4, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So now, if you want to be a, let's say, ITL strategic leader on version 5, then transformation is good enough. So you can do the transformation. But if you have to be managing professional on version 5, so then transition course will come. That transition course is not yet there. I mean, even transformation is not
Yeah,
there.
it's in May.
It's
in May,
going
right?
to come in May. Yeah. So for managing professional, you will have to do that transition course. Transformation is for strategic leader and for practice manager. Now, for practice manager, if you haven't done any one of these, see, transformation you will cover under strategic leader. That's good.
Okay.
For practice manager, do any one of these, and transformation you already have. So you will become practice manager on 5 also.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Yes. Any other questions, team?
Hey, Vikas. Good evening.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Hey, Raghavendra.
Yeah. Good to see you and hear you.
Yeah, nice to connect.
Yeah. So, because just I had one question. So this is not relating to certification as such, but just wanted to understand in terms of, do we have any insights on how much SIAM is embraced in ITIL V?
Oh, yes. So they are saying that if we talk about the ITIL transformation, the practical implementation of ITIL, so there they are talking about multi-sourcing also. But when we are talking about the SIAM, so now there is new version of SIAM that will come. It's not yet there. I mean, they are coming up with the new version, and they are saying that they will make it more aligned to ITIL, the new version of ITIL, and plus ITIL is also talking about SIAM in different ways, but not directly. Means it is talking about the integration approaches, like even in previous version ITIL 4 in CDS. In the end, it used to talk about different models of SIAM, but it was not directly indicating. Yeah, because these are two different governing bodies, but they are talking about the practical implementation. So ITIL transformation would have that SIAM aspects covered in it.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Vikas, Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Long time.
Yeah, very long time.
Right. So connected to SIAM only. So I'm looking at. I was looking at getting my SIAM manager certification, right? But then I believe we needed to do cloud as well as ITIL. How would that change, or would that stay the same?
Sorry, how?
Would that change, or would that still be the same? Can I go with ITIL and then get my cloud, and so I get the SIAM manager?
When it says ISO, I mean, there is ISO 20,000 foundation. If you're talking about the SIAM digital manager course, so there's something called as ISO 20,000, but there you can do ITIL also. That's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep. Any other questions, team?
Because this is Sonali.
Yeah, Sonali.
Hello.
Yeah.
I remember that when I have completed ITL 4 version, ITL 4, and during that time, it has been told, you are the trainer, and it has been told that ITL has evolved with ITL V1, 2, 3. So that's why the version has stopped, and now the business is saying, ITL 4.
There will be no further versions. Those were my words.
Yeah, of course. And then this is a surprise, because whatever the now business is going to come up with something else, they are going to point it as a ITL 4.1, 4.2 or something like that. But they are not going to be any different versions. And this is a surprise. Why they have come up with this?
So there was a question on this also. I mean, earlier we were discussing why ITL 4 and why ITL version 5. They named it as version 5. So see, now earlier when it was launched, they said ITL 4 is more like a revolution, means it's more like fourth industrial revolution. So ITL 4 would be good enough to meet those requirements. But overall, when we look at it, ITL 4 somewhere has failed to meet those expectations in the market. Yeah. And even PeopleCert, even Excelos earlier, so they have identified that ITIL 4 was not that successful as compared to even ITIL V3. ITIL V3 got into the roots of the organization and all, but there were challenges as market was evolving. Even now the market is evolving and product and service, they cannot be separated. But ITIL 4 was not talking about combining them in better way. So the practical implementation was missing. Now that's where they are making an effort to show that practical implementation and make some changes in the existing ITIL 4. So earlier they said that there will be no further versions. That's why they are calling it as ITIL 4, not version 4. But now as the market is changing, as customer demands, and if you look at the industry, as ITIL 4 was not that successful, so a change was needed. Now to change it, now they said that it was a mistake to call it as ITIL 4, but we will now call it as ITIL version 4. Version 5. Yeah. So, I mean, that's even whatever questions you have asked me, I asked the same when we were going through the accreditation.
To add to Sonali's question, like say naming and branding is a different thing, ITIL version 5 or ITIL 4. Practically, because how will be actually the integration happening? I'm sort of repeating my question earlier.
Yeah.
On integrating hand product and service. So that is important. Certification is a different question, but when it comes to the business or to the end user, how that integration going to be streamlined or a flawless integration? That to put it right.
Yep. So let me tell you, they are still working on it. And they said that they are launching it. I mean, like the dates are announced, that when those certifications are coming in the market. So you will see there is a practical approach that is being added in ITIL version 5. And that practical approach, for that, they are giving those practical examples. There will be case studies. So they are talking about that, but not in the foundation, in the next level.
Sorry again, but this is more about exam and certification. But when I say end user, or when I look myself as a business user.
Sorry, Vipul, just to interrupt. I'm saying that there will be practical implementation, not theoretical, not about the exam, but how practically people apply these concepts in their day-to-day life. They will be more improved than the simpler application that they are going to cover, but not in the foundation. In the next levels, like ITIL transformation is completely the practical application.
That will help actually. Yes.
Yeah, because they understood that it was missing in ITIL 4. In ITIL 4, most of the people were clueless after doing different certifications also. The practicality was missing. Now in ITIL version 5, the ITIL transformation is going to cover that.
Okay. Yeah,
and there's no sequence. After the foundation also, you can do the transformation. It's not that after foundation, you should go for the other certifications and then do the transformation. No, you can do it after foundation also.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Vikas.
You're welcome. Yep. Any other questions, team? Okay. In case no questions, you can still write to us. You can visit novelvista.com. We have our team there. You will get the number. You can contact us.
Okay.
Many of you already have my number. You can ping me. I'll connect my team to you, or if you have my team's number, because most of us are meeting multiple times.
Can you share your number, Vikas? Can you share your number?
See, I can give you my number, but instead, just a minute, I'll put it in the chat. Or
okay. So this presentation also will be shared with the participants, Vikas, apart.
Yeah, the PDF copy of this will be on Novel Vista's portal. Even this recording will be on the Novel Vista's portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that will help. Thank you.
Perfect. So team, that's my number, 9850991709. And mostly, if I'm in training, I'll not pick up your call. So leave a message, text or WhatsApp. That would be good. Yeah. And leave your name, short description. Yeah, that would be good. Because multiple times I get a message, hi, from unknown number. And then
for any query, for any queries, for any questions. That's why.
Yeah. And plus my team will also share their number. So you can reach out to my team also. Yeah.
So after 26, once everything is launched for foundation and bridge courses, so I think Swapnil will be sharing all the details and start the dates.
Yes.
Swapnil will be start sharing the date.
Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So right now, foundation exams are starting from tomorrow. In fact, we have planned a foundation course on coming weekend also. So let's see. ITL Foundation version 5.
So after 26th, any date is fixed till now or not yet?
So first, we are just waiting for them to launch that on 26, means at least a week before, or maybe just a couple of days before that. The people, sir, will launch that bridge exam and share the material with us and our accreditations and all that. We are already accredited, but it's only the material and all that has to be finalized. And then we start with the bridge exam, bridge course.
So then we'll start the courses and we'll get the details.
Yeah. Yes. You'll get all the information.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, see, all you can do is you attend the foundation course and you don't have to pay for foundation course. I mean, if you're going for the bridge exam, you just pay for the bridge exam and you attend the foundation course. And that's going to give you more information. You can do it that way also. Yeah. Now, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me, my team, and we would be more than happy to answer your questions. And thank you, team, for this beautiful opportunity for Novel Vista to share this knowledge. And we would be more than happy to serve you, to help you, and to also help you in getting yourself certified on ITL version 5. And soon I'm going to come up with another video. And in that video, we are going to talk about the agenda of ITL version 5 foundation. So what do we cover in the foundation course? How is it going to help you? What all you need to do? And how easy it is to understand ITL version 5. So these series of sessions, we are going to do it just to share that knowledge. But this is the first one. And the second one, as I said, we'll be talking about ITL version 5 foundation. So thank you and have a wonderful time. See you.